The last shift. I had never believed in ghosts, nor in the tales whispered among my colleagues about the abandoned wing of our hospital. As a medical technologist, my work kept me grounded in science, in cold, hard facts. But that night, something happened that I can never explain. It was a slow evening shift, and I was the only one left in the laboratory. The fluorescent lights hummed above me as I double-checked the latest batch of blood samples. I glanced at the clock, just past midnight. The air felt thick, almost suffocating, but I brushed it off as exhaustion. Then I heard it. A soft knock echoed from the laboratory's heavy metal door. At first, I thought it was the night nurse coming to drop off more samples, but when I opened the door, the hallway was empty. I stepped out, peering left and right, but the corridor stretched out in eerie silence. The usual hospital hum, the occasional beep of a monitor, the distant murmur of staff, had faded into an unnatural stillness. Goosebumps prickled my skin, but I shook my head and returned to my work. A few minutes later, the knock came again, louder this time, more insistent. I swallowed hard and turned toward the door. "Hello?" My voice barely broke the silence. No answer. Something about the weight of the moment made my breath hitch. I reached for my phone, checking for messages. Maybe someone was playing a prank on me. Nothing. I turned on the door's small observation window, hoping to catch a glimpse of whoever was messing with me. There was no one there. Just as I was about to step back, my eyes caught movement. A flicker of someone at the end of the hall. My stomach knotted as I squinted, trying to make out the figure. It was a woman, dressed in a hospital gown, standing motionless in the dim light. Her long hair obscured her face, but her head was tilted slightly, as if she were listening, watching. My throat went dry. Patients weren't allowed in this section at night. I stepped back, my hands shaking as I grabbed my phone and texted the security guard. "There's someone in the West Wing, can you check?" I waited. No response. The woman hadn't moved. A sharp chill ran down my spine. Something was wrong. I took a deep breath and turned back to my workstation, trying to convince myself that security would handle it. But the moment I looked at my computer screen, my reflection in the black monitor sent ice through my veins. She was standing behind me. I spun around, heart pounding, but there was nothing there, just empty air. My chair creaked slightly as if someone had been leaning on it. The room suddenly felt colder, the sterile smell of disinfectant replaced by something damp and decaying. The security guard's reply finally buzzed on my phone. "West Wing is clear. No patients there." I didn't reply. My hands trembled as I grabbed my things, barely remembering to log out of my workstation. As I stepped into the hallway, I glanced back at the observation window. She was there, smiling,